One Love family. Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate all the support thus far. Today, I have some disturbing news. Um, we need to extend some positive thoughts, prayers, and well wishes to our brother Doelow the pilot man. Doelow the pilot man is currently in the hospital. He is having surgery for a complication in his digestive tract, which has resulted in a blockage. Okay, family. And we all need to learn how to take care of our bodies. We need to learn how to take care of our minds at this particular time with a lot of chaos going on in the world, with a lot of pollution in the world. We need to consider our longevity more than ever before. Okay. And this has been illustrated by our brother Dolo the pilot man, a very enlightened brother, a very talented brother with a lot of potential who is having a complication with his digestive system. Okay, family. And as a result of this, you know, he is in the hospital having an invasive surgery. And whenever there's an invasive surgery of this nature, whenever we depend heavily on the allopathic system, we find ourselves placed in a lot of jeopardy, and there's an increased potential for um, some type of negative complication. All right. Sometimes we need to consider prevention before we end up under the surgeon's scalpel, under the surgeon's knife. We need to consider, or the razor, but we don't want to be at the mercy of his surgical kit for any reason. And our prayers and well wishes need to go out to this brother. I hope he has a speedy recovery. I hope that there are no complications from this surgery because the brother, he brings a lot of wisdom to the table. He has a lot of sage like wisdom speaking about the zodiacs. A lot of times, I'm one of those persons who wasn't very big on zodiac signs. Okay, I would have found out that I'm a Taurus, but what I noticed, and correct me if I'm wrong, you can read a horoscope reading from multiple sources, and you could find that you are hearing some totally different pictures. You know, one horoscope reading will say that the Taurus today you are gonna have some growth in your life, right? And then another horoscope reading for Taurus in another newspaper will say that be careful of your enemies today, Taurus. So it's like I don't really quite know if the zodiacs are incorrect or maybe the people who profess the knowledge of the zodiacs are incorrect. But I've always been cynical and speculative. I've been speculating that the horoscopes were misleading and that they weren't really true. But watching this brother's channel and his breakdown of some of the habits, traits, and qualities of the various zodiac signs, I find that for the people who I know to have these zodiac signs, I think that is very on point. Especially when he spoke about um, which zodiac signs are more ideal in terms of romantic association. I found that that was very on point. I noticed some of the trends, some of the traits in myself and in others, right? But I wouldn't say that I'm a 100% with the zodiac readings, but I would say from this brother's channel, I gained a little bit more confidence in it, right? But in any event, our brother, he needs our thoughts and prayers at this time. This is the second medical complication that he's had. Previously, he had an issue with his nerves. Now it is his digestive system. I would say, and I would like to give some advice that I feel would be beneficial to the brother. I'm not just being biased. I feel like it would be in his best interest to probably go vegan. Um, why I said that I think, you know, the industry that produces um, animal-based products is very unscrupulous. They would be injecting animals with hormones that would cause side effects in those who consume it. So I think, relying heavily on animal-based products is a dangerous and slippery slope. But I would like to refer to something I heard the brother um, Eric Muhammad. Actually, there was a comment on my video about Omar Shabaz's documentary. Um, you remember I made a video in which I exposed that Omar Shabazz um, gave some alternative accounts about the death of Khalid Muhammad. All right, well, there was one particular commenter who said that it was usual practice in the Nation of Islam for a traveling minister to eat a home cooked meal, right? To eat a home cooked meal from somebody trustworthy who would have been vetted by the Nation of Islam, right? And the brother was speculating that perhaps in many occasions, Khalid Muhammad would have been ordering some takeout from various establishments, right? And he said that, not having the protection of the Nation of Islam, buying takeout for a revolutionary leader is very dangerous, all right? And so I would like to say that Doelow the pilot man, my brother, you have a lot of knowledge, and this goes to anybody who is um, speaking on behalf of our people, and even just bringing some metaphysical and spiritual knowledge to African people. You should be very careful about where you eat and what you eat, because you are highly under threat of being attacked from the various entities of the world who would wish that our people don't receive some of the information that they are receiving from these sources. So, people, um, what's understood doesn't need to be explained, as my brother OG Product likes to say. People, I hope that there's something beneficial in this video. Um, get well soon to our brother Dodo the Pilot Man. One love.